And if you ask me, I will tell you that it's an embarrassment because the British man I know, they are always like that. They want to see fault on another person, not the fault on themselves. That's why they could not allow Igboho free passage. Why? They would like him to explain himself or express himself. And of course, you know that Igboho cannot, he couldn't communicate. So, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to say that it is Igboho's fault. Igboho is the hero, our hero of this time, this very particular time, that Oduduwa Republic nation is springing up. But what my suggestion is saying that somebody of that, let me say, category is not supposed, that is, shouldn't be in that position. Because we see that freedom fighters all over the world, they are well celebrated. They are renowned oratory, orators. Sorry, they are good on oratory, rendition, speeches. Speeches as in what can melt hearts of lions. People that can convince nations. People that can convince able-bodied intellectual men, intellectuals. But Igboho, I think, from the angle of Yoruba warrior, of 18 to modern, let me say, disposition, presentation of, that kind of, let's say, bravery is not fitted in that position. So, which is why I suggest that before anybody should embark on that kind of venture, education is very important. Because from the angle Britain is looking at it now, they are like, who are these people? Why? Why this leader? Igboho is a man I loved. I think what he did how many years ago when he came up like that, violent, I think nearly 3 years now or 2 years plus. Igboho was there, at least trying his best. That was in Nigeria here. But on going to international, getting, let me say, nuclear or getting international, I think all these years he spent in Germany, Igboho should have at least expanded his mental ability physically and, and all that. But I've seen him again. He went there, Igboho could not communicate, and it pained me as an Igbo man because we are Biafra agitators. We've known the level we've gone to so far, telling people about the Biafrans, about the Biafran nation, about the region, southeastern Nigeria. So, what happened at the home, number 10 Downing Street, if you ask me, was an eyesore. We have many intellectuals in Nigeria. I mean intellectuals, periods, in Nigeria today. And if you ask me, Yorubas are good percentage of that number. And when Igboho was going towards that angle, they could have at least, given him somebody as a spokesperson. So that what happened at the gates of number 10, Downing Street, Westminster, London, wouldn't have, was not supposed to be like that.
The British are saying that they don't need violence, they need that kind of negotiation.
No, without violence, you can't get it. No, don't go that angle. That is an excuse, if you ask me, from cowardice. From the angle of cowardice, there must be. Biafra, we started 15, 16, 17, 18th century, volatile. That is when it was volatile. Biafra agitation, James Bialy, and the rest of the Igbo men from Sierra Leone that started agitation of this Biafra, Sierra Leonean Igbos, they did not scratch the British men then. We are still under them. We were under them when agitation for Biafra started. I believe that most of the historians in Nigeria we know today. They are understanding what I'm saying. They are hearing me. We did not scratch Britain when we started it from 18th century down to let's say 15, 18th century up to 19. I don't know what I understand. We did not scratch anybody with small table knife. We did not scratch with our fingernails. We use machetes. Okay, it is a quest for self-determination, if not realization. You don't use stick to go after tiger. When you hold tiger by the tail, you must have prepared well. Not only Odeshi, you are Ebu Adina, guarding one corner. Then Ebosa, then gun or whatever you call it, should be one corner. Oga, anybody that is going for agitation is telling you, I am Mr. Peace, peace, peace. Oga, no peace for agitation, no. You don't go and beg. Give me. Like they are singing in London, give us your nation. Give us Yoruba. No, they don't give you. Wrestle it. Snatch it. Grab it. It is your right, your fundamental right to agitate. Agitate for self-determination. And you don't beg. No. Oga, I'm an Igbo man. We pay the price. We've been paying the price. We paid the ultimate price from 1967 to 1970. As if that was not enough, under the watch of Colonial Muhammad Buhari, 1,000 Igbo men were disallowed at Asaba. Their wives were made widows as early as 54 years ago, 1970. No man in Asaba, no landlord in Asaba. Everywhere landladies, because their husbands were mowed down with blood by Nigerian military forces under the watch of Muhammad Buhari. How then do you think that we are begging for Biafra? Give us Biafra or Fulani. Fulani expected begging. Let them go to southeastern Nigeria today so that we'll be begging them. We'll be begging them. Give us Biafra. Let alone British man that doesn't want Igbo man to exist on earth. Britain, listen to me. I'm an Igbo man, Britain. You don't want us to exist. But we are existing. We are the black Jews. You can't do nothing. Don't you know what happened when you visited Haile Selassie and his wife, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the paramount king of Ethiopia? What did you do? You bowed to him. You bowed before him. You could not colonize Ethiopia. You want to come and colonize Biafra. Do you know how many years it took you to do so? We withstood Britain for 60 years before they could do what? Subjugate us. Reintegrate us. Allow us into their system. Because we are the black warriors. Igbo man, we are warriors. So we fought you, and you win us. Prevailing on us is because you come in with our forefathers' religion, the Bible. That's why I say respect the Nigerian laureates, best literary giant, Chunuwa Achebe. His parents connoted more or less the reason why the Igbos allowed the British to overwhelm us. Because this is the foremost Christian family we have in Igbo land. Achebe's family. Oh, you don't know. His father and mama now, his papa and mama. If you ask me, they joined the earliest missionaries. And from there, Britain manipulated us. And they still on us their, what they call it, imperialism. And we become part of Britain today. So today, you don't tell me that Igbo man that is agitating for his self-determination will go up to number 10 Downing Street to beg Britain to give me Biafra. How can I beg Britain to give me Biafra when Britain has succeeded on laying gas pipeline from Niger Delta region that belonged to Igbo man to Mediterranean Sea, where it crossed to London, underwater, under sea pipe, to steal our gas. Who did it? Muhammadu Buhari. How many years contract? We don't know. We don't know the amount that Britain has paid. But time shall come when Britain, that pipeline gas goes down. We are going to cut it off. It's stealing unnecessary subjugation of Igbo man by the British, abated, aided by Fulani hegemonies. They are the one that did it. But game up. Britain can never succeed on laying pipe from Europe into Igbo land, stealing our gas, stealing. Can you tell me that there's a 419 bigger than that one? Tell me now, I have viewers here. Is there any 419 advanced fee fraud manipulation that is bigger than gas pipeline laid from Igbo land to Europe without proper documentation, agreement between Igbo man, Niger Delta region and Britain? Baba Edwin Chika Clark, are you there? Are you there? Answer me now. 419 of the highest order. You allow Fulani man from Futajalon Highland to trek all the way from Senegambia into the southeastern Nigeria, agree with Britain, laid pipe from my land into Europe, under sea, high sea. They are drilling our oil. They are drilling our gas. Oga Edwin Clark, Chika Clark, Baba, Keziki Jimezi ha, Nozidia, are you still there, allowing this kind of thing transpiring between Fulani and the socialist Britain? It is too cruel. It's a cruel act.
You can tell somebody to go back to the legislature.
Yes, that's a normal advice, because first and foremost, you must start from, indigenously, you will show yourself before you go international. I think, they are the people responsible for our current civilization, Britain. They are educated people. Before you go international, they must know you at home. Charity begins at home. You must deliver benevolence to the members of your household before you become an international philanthropist. I'm coming out with an adage. Igbowo being at the gate there of number 10 Downing Street is not proper. He must have done he's supposed to do his job here well. Igbo man must applaud you. Yoruba man must applaud you. Fulani man must speak raise, because they are the invaders. The people that have put us in this kind of unsettled contraption called Nigeria. Oga, Britain is right. Igbo should go to the house first. Make noise locally before you go international. Britain is following their law. I don't blame Britain. Are you listening to me? As they are doing in London dancing, give us Yoruba land, give us, I like it. You know what they will do? They should come home. All of them. Do it as Nnamdi Kanu did. Do it as the Biafrans did. That is when you know that you are doing the right thing. As for me, I'm supporting you 100%. I'm supporting Yoruba man 100%. I'm at Igbowo's back. 2 years back, you know me. Before he was arrested, we were with him. Nobody is casting aspersion here, abusing any tribe, abusing Yoruba. No, we are not being tribalistic here. We are supporting it, but you must follow the due process. Oga Ojukwu did not wake up one day, go to Israel. Went to Israel and say, Ben Gurion, Yitzhak Rabin, Yomi Cooper, I want Biafra. Why didn't you help me? Give me Biafra. Give me Biafra, Yomi Cooper. Who fought Egypt and the rest of the Arab nation and won them, and even circled the whole Arab country and called the United Nations to come and meddle. Failure to do so, the whole Arab will be disallowed. Yomi Cooper war. Listen and listen good. You must start from scratch.
The British government in power have seen Nigeria as an avenue for them to milk resources in West Africa. The last speaker here just said Sunday Igboho is a tout. So for the fact he's a tout, does he not have the right to agitate for secession? He does not. See, one thing I want to say, that this same Sunday Igboho is fighting for the interest of the commoners. The average man on the street is fed up of one Nigeria. You UK influence in Nigeria is 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 becoming is too much. Before you become president of Nigeria, you must attend a debate in Chatham House. You see that in 2015, Buhari was Chatham House. He won. Tinubu was in Chatham House. He won. Why why would they have interest in politicking of Nigeria just because of their own selfish interest? If Nnamdi Kanu has been, who happens to be an indigene of uh, 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 a citizen of Britain, still the government of Britain has not said anything about his incarceration. So the UK and the British government are deceitful. It is a deliberate act from the UK and the Nigerian government to what to impoverish the common Nigerians. Look at all the country that was colonized by UK. How well are they faring? When there was coup in in this country, what was this country? This eh? Yeah, Niger. The UK government opposed it. Wanted the military government, sorry, the democratic elected government, just because of what they start to gain. They are not looking at what people are going through, the agony and poverty the Indians are going to. Before people will come out and what, see, nobody would stand up today and say he or she wants to agitate where there is no sorrow and then agony. Look at after the independence, you have the Yorubas, you have the Igbos. Why did the British government hand over power to the Fulanis? Knowing fully well how gullible they were, and knowing fully well these persons, this tribe, are not educated, but deliberately you gave them power to rule over educated tribes, and then you are saying the British means well for us. See, today, if the oil dries up, you will see British will be at the forefront agitating for the division of Nigeria. I've studied Nigerian politics since 2015. You saw it. Even in 2013, no, 2014, when the British the British Prime Minister were all in support of an opposition candidate, Buhari, gave him the mandate. Now, Buhari, Tinubu again, 2023, will still go to Chatham House, speak, and then become the president, not looking at what the average man on the street is facing. Can someone wake up today and say they want division or secession in UK? It's not possible, because things are going as a plan. The citizens who are jobless are being paid stipend. People are running down, people are trooping to UK because it's a country whereby there is rule of law and things are going on well. But Nigeria, reverse is the case. Yet you still have interest to keep Nigeria under this hardship. Saying I read the letter saying you only recognize one Nigeria. Who has one Nigeria benefited? Nigeria now is now a liability, sorry, a PLC, a public enterprise between the Nigerian government and the British government. That's it. It's not a joint venture, a joint business. You know, even if you will not act on Sunday Igboho's petition, you do not have to come online to tell the audience that you've discarded that petition. It's a thing of mockery. Is to me I think is so disheartening.
You think the Yorubas want Yoruba nation?
Eh?
Do the Yorubas really want Yoruba nation?
Just like what I have said, the Yoruba elites don't want Yoruba nation, but the elites will not cannot be compared to the commoners on the streets. The commoners want the Yoruba nation, but what are they benefiting from the one Nigeria? Even the Igbo elites in the Senate don't want Biafra, but But the common man on the streets is drumming and agitating for the Biafra cause because he knows fully well that one Nigeria is not helping them. If Sunday Igboho succeed, if Mazi can succeed now, do you think those people would become leaders in this different region? The answer is no, because this is not what we struggle for. I was telling a friend when Tinubu was fighting for Nadeko in 1993 for the return of democratic system of government, he was fighting it for his own selfish interest. Shebi, it is obvious now that this man fought for democratic system of government, wanted the military out of system so that it will serve as an avenue for them to also loot the country. So the UK Prime Minister should not be sentimental in this. People have, see, you should wonder whether I believe it fully he wanted Nigeria, the division of Nigeria. He should send envoy delegates now to now study the current economic disarray in the country. Listen to them. And then these are the world leaders who have stake in at the UN. Sunday Igboho wouldn't have those. Sunday Igboho cannot go to let me name this country, Spain, because these are not among the powerful countries in the world. The only country you can liaise with are the US, the UK, that will champion this secession. Now that the UK have proven to be an enemy of the common man, the UK too is not part of your problem, part of your oppressors. They've gone with those who are oppressing Nigeria to keep Nigeria under bondage. And that is why we've seen that petition was discarded, knowing fully well that if they accept that petition, what they stand to gain will not come their way. And now referring Sunday go back to the legislation, to the house that wanted to kick Sunday go. it's like someone, you're actually running from a dog and then running into lion's den. Who does that? Yeah, Sunday go ran away from dog and now he's running into lion's den. Why would they tell Sunday go? Why would they refer him back to the legislation? Legislation that was orchestrated his arrest at the presidency before he flew the country. And now you are telling me to go back to that. So I think the British government has shown not to be with the people, rather to be with the oppressors. And then who are the oppressors? These are the politicians.
Thank you. God bless you.